Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Alright, today I'm going to learn how to integrate a circuit with a remote control. How to use remote to control appliance, how to use remote to control equipment, how to also integrate a remote to existing circuit that you have before. Like now, why I display this particular exercise, I know we have that before. The reason is because I want to create what we call start station. Start station is the method of controlling an appliance from different location. Like here now, I can control this motor from this. This water movement will control this switch. And I can also come here and press this button. So two positions to control this I have here with me. So I want to make it another third position by integrating a remote control so that when this one fail, because this is a device that is prone to water, so it can fail at any time if the integrity is not ascertained. So when it fails, while waiting for another one, a replacement to be made, you can use remote to control this particular water. All right. So let's do that quickly. And you also learn how to integrate multiple start station in a particular circuit. Okay, remember, let me explain this. If you have not watched the previous edition, the reason for this contactor is because we want this flow switch to activate the coil of the contactor. Then contactor closes the power circuit, which send power to the motor. The dotted line is because we use the dotted line because the configuration of this is not the factory setting. It didn't come with the starter. This is what we have with the starter enclosed in the box. So the dotted line was additional features we added to the operation of this. That was why I used dotted line here. Okay. The operation sequence is that when you energize this coil by closing here, and that is movement of water will do that for us to close this contactor coil, here will close. Okay. When here closes, the power flow from this and come back here. Okay. All right. Let me quickly do this. Let's do this. Okay. Now, if that is taken, let's further advance this by integrating a remote control. All right. How do we use remote control? Let me show you the pictorial view. This is the remote module. Okay. It comes with DC and AC, whichever voltage that is compatible to your design. This particular one is AC. So this is where you input your supply. Then this is 4 channel, 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of these relay represent the circuit you want to control. If this one closes, going to give you output from here. The same thing, respectively, they have their output. Each of these relay we have NC, NO, and common. Normally open, normally close, and common. Okay. All right. So this is the remote. Uh, you press this button. Each of these buttons represent each of these relay. Okay. The distance that this can cover is about 100 meters. We have the one for 100 meters distance. The receiver and the transmitter we transmit, we communicate within themselves within the distance of 100 meters or 50 meters or 75 meters. The distance will be written in the on the body when you purchase them. Okay. All right. Now, the reason why I want us to interface this relay, this one is the one I have with my software. I brought this one from my software. This is the one I'm going to use, but I showed you this one in case if you want to purchase this. All right. Okay. Just order it online. You can get it. It's available anywhere. All right. So the connection method is this. I want us to interface a relay with this. The reason for interfacing relay is because I want more distance covered. I want to, because where this starter will be installed might be a considerable distance from your flat, from your location where you want to stay. So from your house to where this one will be installed might be more than 200 meters. So we can now extend connection of cable from here to your relay. Okay. So in that case, you have enough time to use your remote receiver to control this. That is one. Reason two is because this particular one, this relay is just an electronics device and is fragile Because of that, I wouldn't want my contactor to be powered directly from here, because when the contactor develop a fault, thereby vibrating or whatever thing that happens to the contactor, it starts shutting, contact shutting. So the problem will develop from this relay. The shutting, the current bounce back to this relay. So because of that, this module, because of that, I want to interface this relay with this module with a relay, so that whatever thing happens to contactor will stop at relay. It will not affect my electronics. Okay, that is the reason two. So let's do that now quickly. We're going to introduce a relay. Let's keep the relay close to the remote module. Then what are we going to do? Remember, this is a switch to close to activate this coil. So the same way, I will have this same switch again close to this place. Let me repeat again. Water movement close this place to activate this coil, and here close it to same power here. The same way, if I decide to close a switch here, the same way I will activate this, and here will close, and I have this place powered. So now this relay coil and this contact, they are integral to each other. This relay coil and this is the contact. When I activate this, here will close. When I activate, how do I activate this? Is by pressing my remote button, this particular remote button. By pressing here, here will be activated. So power will be sent to this coil and here will close. All right, let's do that now. The process is this. You send power to your relay. Let me provide power source, okay? Just a quick one. I provide power source here. Take note, this remote is supposed to be AC powered. The input is AC. So I wouldn't want to come back here to interconnect cable from here to here. So it is assumed that this supply is this, and this supply, this neutral is this, okay? Take note. So I feed my relay module with the respective voltage that is required to feed the input. So this is my supply. That is step one. Step two is to send that same voltage to the coil. Take note, the method remains NC and common. Sorry, NO and common. Is going to be open. By pressing remote, here is going to be closed. All right. Now watch. We'll do that quickly. I send my voltage because I'm using the same voltage to transmit. So because of that, I'm going to tap from the source to common. Sorry, it's going to common. I'm going to terminate this to common terminal, and this is my common. Okay, this is my common. Now this is my NO, normally open. Now come to relay. Then I feed my relay with my neutral. That is done. That is all. So what I need is pressing this button. Pressing this button, we activate this relay to close. The relay module is powered already. Here is powered. So the remote module will be activated once I click that my button that I have in my possession. Pressing that button, we close this contact. This common and NO will close together. We now turn to NC, thereby sending power to my coil, and this contact will close. So let's put up quickly. All right. So I activate this by pressing my button. Here we get power, and here we close. And once here close, signal come to the coil, and here we close simultaneously. I will have power here. Okay, let me repeat again. This pump can be activated by pressing this button. That is method one. But because I want it automatic, I will leave it open. I will leave here open. So that movement of this water will close here and open here. Upon that is subject to activation of this. And once this one get activated, here will be powered. Now, in absence of this, when this one fail, and I discover that it has failed, I can now use my remote to press my remote and close this same place to activate this coil, and power goes here the second time. Okay, the same time. So this is how to use remote to control any appliance. Okay, even in your vehicle, you can also introduce this in your vehicle. I know that